Hi guys, so this is my 28-week pregnancy update. I am 28 weeks and 2 days today. So yes, I missed last week again and I'm sorry. I actually have been sick. I had a really bad head cold and I'm just barely getting over it, so if my voice sounds funny, that's why. But it was the worst head cold I've ever had in my entire life. And when you're pregnant, you can't take decongestants and stuff, so I was pretty miserable because Tylenol doesn't really do much and that's pretty much the only thing I could take. So I'm just getting over that. And plus we've been kind of busy with a few end of the year things with the kids and stuff, so sorry about that. So 28 weeks and 2 days today. I actually had a midwife appointment today and I did my glucose test. So I drank that an hour before I went in for my appointment and then they drew my blood. So they said that as long as everything's okay, they will not call me. The only way they would call me is if I failed it. So fingers crossed, praying that I passed it and that everything is okay there. One thing I found out today is when she was filling my tummy is a little boy is laying sideways and face out, which means he's facing this way, so all his limbs and everything are outwards and he's laying sideways. And she even brought in the ultrasound just to double check and make sure, and sure enough he was. She said not to worry, still has time to finish turning. And but it was so cute because I got to see his little face. He looked right at us and I could see his little cheeks and his little lips and everything. It was so cute. I absolutely fell in love with him today. I mean, I love him, but I just fell in love with him today when I saw that. So that was so much fun to be able to see him. I cannot wait to meet my little boy in a couple months. It's crazy to think he could be here in 9 weeks. It's just, even though I have about 11 weeks till my due date, he could be here in 9. And that's just crazy to me. I can't believe how close it's getting. So she also told me that she guessed him to be about 3 pounds now. So I have a feeling that he's gonna be a big baby. Most of my kids, have all just been in the normal range, 7.5 pounds. So hopefully he won't be like a huge baby, but I guess if he is, that's okay. Some symptoms I've been having, besides the head cold, even though that has nothing to do with being pregnant, is I have been having a little bit of cervical pain where if he moves somewhere, something just happens to hit me there, then it kind of sends this little sharp pain right in my cervix area. Or sometimes if I've been sitting for a long time and I go to stand up, then I can feel kind of like a little twinge in that area, and so that's kind of been a little uncomfortable, but it's normal. So I had it with all my other pregnancies as well. I also have been having sciatic nerve pain, which has not been any fun. I actually hurt my back last week, and that was another reason why I missed last week, because my ceiling fan, I'm sitting on my bed, my ceiling fan is right above it and it was really dusty, and so I decided I was going to dust it. And we have a memory foam mattress, so when I was standing on it, it made my feet sink in, so my heels were like this. And then with me reaching up to dust it, I guess I was putting all the weight on my heel, and it just, when I turned to come down from off the bed, it just grabbed back there, and my back was hurting for 3 days. I could hardly bend over. I was having a hard time sleeping because it was just grabbing at that nerve, and every time I would walk on my left foot, it would just hurt all the way down the back of my left leg. But that is starting to feel better now. But that was so horrible. It hurt so bad. And my husband's like, why didn't you just wait and have me do that when I got home? And I was like, I don't know, because I didn't think I was going to hurt my back dusting off my ceiling fan. But apparently when you're 8 months pregnant, well, not 8 months, almost 8 months pregnant, that's probably not a good idea. I've also been having some restless leg syndrome, at night when I'm watching TV or reading or something. My legs just feel like I constantly have to move them. They just feel twitchy and itchy, and it's not very comfortable. So I try to get up and do some stretches on my legs, and that kind of helps ease that restless leg syndrome. That's really all for symptoms. One thing that happened was with the baby was I was laying in bed on my right side, and he must have just pushed all his weight over to the right side, and when he kicked or punched or something, his movement hit me right in my hip bone, and it was the weirdest feeling. He just hit me right straight in my hip bone, and so that's something that was kind of interesting. Plus I've also been getting some movements in my ribs. I've felt a couple pokes in my ribs. So my uterus pretty much touches my ribs now, especially when I sit down. It does. So, but it didn't hurt. I could just feel it in my ribs. And his movements, speaking of, are just getting so much bigger. I'm feeling like actual little feet and knees and like elbows, and I'm starting to feel more like body parts, which is really fun. And I think I mentioned that before, but yeah. One interesting thing that I read about the baby this week is it says that their adrenal glands produce the hormones which signal the beginning of lactation. So like right now, like you could start producing colostrum, which I'm not. I never produce colostrum till like a couple weeks before they're born, but I just thought that was interesting to think that my body's getting that close that it's getting ready. Sorry about that, my battery died, so, and my cord won't reach where I was sitting at, so now I have to hold it. That's okay, because I'm almost done. But anyway, so that's pretty cool that, you know, I'm getting that much closer to getting ready to have milk for my little man. And it also says that they can now regulate their own body temperature. He has enough body fat that he can start regulating his own body temperature now, which I think is absolutely amazing. And he has hair now and eyelashes, and I'm just so excited for this baby, you guys. I love him so much, and I'm so excited, and I'm so glad I get to share this journey with you guys. And I just want to say thank you for all your support, for my new subscribers and for my old subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here for me. And please, if you have any questions, please just leave them for me down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so to follow my journey. I know I said in my last video that I was going to get a P.O. box. I still plan on doing that. I just haven't been able to with being sick and my back and everything. But I am going to do that this weekend. So I will definitely have that for you guys next week. So anyway, I guess I will just go ahead and show you guys my belly. And then I will talk to you guys in a few days for week 29. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm almost 30 weeks. Alright, okay, bye guys.